Have you ever felt the immaterial presence of your own being, beyond skin and bones, like an ancestral whisper that connects you to the vastness of the cosmos? That sensation, that deep intuition, is the echo of your soul. The soul, that ethereal chalice woven of stars and divine whispers, is the primordial vessel of your energy, the vibrational matrix of your existence. In a universe where matter dissolves into fields of probability, and every thought is a wave dancing in the ether, quantum interconnectedness is not a distant theory, but the palpable reality that weaves everything together. Within this sublime design, a transcendent question emerges. If spiritual hygiene is vital to the well-being of the soul, to keeping the inner garden blooming with the essences of joy and peace, and the river of life flowing unobstructed, what happens when we neglect it? Is neglect in this regard a form of unconscious self-destruction? A self-poisoning of the spirit through disdain for self-care, where the chalice fills with patina, the flowers wither, and the river stagnates? Ancestral wisdom and the new quantum sciences converge in a luminous point. Positive energy attracts more positivity, like a golden magnet vibrating in the quantum field, and spiritual hygiene raises our vibration, attuning us to the frequencies of abundance, joy, and divine purpose. If this is so, is it possible that a purified collective consciousness, nourished by the individual care of millions of souls, can influence the vibrational frequency of the planet, transforming reality on a global scale? Is your soul thirsty? Discover why spiritual cleansing is not a luxury, but the key to your existence. Explore the quantum connection between your inner well-being and global transformation. Learn to purify your chalice. Long for a life where your energy radiates light, attracting abundance and joy, and actively contributing to the vibrational elevation of the planet. Do you feel drained, lacking peace, as if a dense energetic fog were dulling your brilliance, without understanding why? Spiritual neglect is a slow poison that consumes your vital energy, silences your intuition, isolates you from your divine purpose, and chains you to a cycle of existential fatigue, preventing the manifestation of your highest potential. Unlock the ancient secrets and cosmic algorithms of spiritual hygiene. Reconnect with your essence, cleanse your energy field, and unleash a cascade of positive energy that will transform your reality and that of the planet. Before, your soul may have felt like a clouded vessel, vulnerable to currents of negativity and the inertia of discouragement. Visualize a future where your soul is a resplendent chalice, an inexhaustible source of positive energy, protected and purified, vibrating in perfect harmony with the cosmic pulse. We invite you to cross the threshold from self-forgetfulness to spiritual mastery, a bridge to purification and divine co-creation that will redefine your place in the universe. This is the only poetic algorithmic immersion in quantum spiritual hygiene, revealing the codes of soul purification for individual and global transformation. Receive practical and transcendent tools to cleanse your energy, protect your auric field, and raise your vibrational frequency, attracting miracles into your life. Reduce spiritual density by 70% and increase your ability to attract positive energy by 300%. In just 21 days, by applying the conscious vibrational purification rituals revealed here, the notion of spiritual dirt transcends human morality. It is a matter of vibrational frequency. Just as physical dust and dirt dull a mirror, energetic burdens diminish the luminosity of our soul, affecting its ability to resonate with the highest frequencies of the universe. Let us also consider that it is a resonance of the collective shadows of the human subconscious. The accumulated pain of generations, collective fears and limiting beliefs that filter into our energetic field, like moon dust that hides the brilliance of a jewel, causing us to carry burdens that are not intrinsically ours. Spiritual hygiene thus becomes an act of quantum discernment, separating what is ours from what is absorbed, the original from the distorted. In a universe of quantum interconnectedness, where every thought is a wave and every emotion a filament intertwined with the whole, our spiritual burdens are not always intrinsic. The collective energetic field is a vast ocean of vibrations. To what extent are we sponges, soaked in the tears and joys of others, absorbing frequencies without a filter? Truly deep energy cleansing involves not only purifying oneself, but also learning to establish vibrational limits and transmute absorbed energies, preventing them from becoming and adhere to our being. It is an act of personal alchemy and subtle discernment, crucial for holistic healing. If spiritual hygiene is vital to the soul's well-being, is neglect in this area a form of unconscious self-destruction, a self-poisoning of the spirit through disregard for self-care? The accumulation of energetic toxicity can manifest in physical illness, emotional imbalances, and a general sense of stagnation. However, in a paradoxical twist, some spiritual paths suggest that this saturation may be a test imposed by the soul itself, a dark rite of passage to catalyze a spiritual awakening. Or can it simply better equip us to navigate its pre-existing challenges, like a sailboat with clean sails moving faster through the same waters? And how can we discern the source of our heaviness for a truly profound energetic cleansing? If spiritual hygiene is vital to the soul's well-being, is neglect in this regard a form of unconscious self-destruction, or a test imposed by the soul itself to catalyze a spiritual awakening through saturation? Can soul purification alter our karmic trajectory or simply better equip us to navigate pre-existing challenges? And how is the degree of cleansing measured on a non-physical plane? If positive energy attracts more positivity, and spiritual hygiene raises our vibration, is it possible that a purified collective consciousness can influence the vibrational frequency of the planet, transforming reality on a global scale, an act of divine co-creation through soul care?